Hello and welcome, my beautiful Pisces, my mermaids and my mermen, and my sea sponges of the sea. This is our Pisces Daily Vibe message from our guides for December the 6th. So let's see what we have. Starting off, we've been given the card yet again. This has been coming up quite a bit. And it is watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what we desire, not what we fear. So it comes down to what we throw out into the universe is going to come back to us tenfold. So it's so important that we maintain that, that ability to maintain being positive, right? We need to watch what we're thinking because what we think, we become, we attract. And we're being alerted to the extra importance of monitoring our thoughts today. Excuse me. We have no neutral thoughts, and every one of them creates an effect, a ripple effect in our life. So we're being asked to be vigilant in holding only positive thoughts today. Most of us slip into negativity occasionally, and we may be no exception. However, we can undo the effects of negative thinking by recognizing them and starting to say, I now cancel the thought and replace it with the following positive affirmation of my true desires. Then we can list that. We can speak it, what we want, and be positive about it, right? And know that during this important part of our life, we have the power to manifest our highest potential in the most rapid and rate possible. So it's all about realizing today that we need to watch what we're thinking. Often we fall into that dark pit and that slump when things are kind of dull and dreary and things aren't moving as fast as we want them to. We're not seeing productivity. We're not seeing results. We're not seeing rewards. And we start to sink into that dull, dark pit. We can't do that today. Today's a day. Here we are. This is hump day, Wednesday, the middle of the week. We need to keep the momentum going. Okay, well, it might be a climb uphill the rest of the week, but it's important that we only think about what we truly desire, how we can benefit from it, and make sure we believe it, we're going to get it. So being positive today is so important. Even our thoughts, because the universe can understand our thoughts and the powers that be. So don't allow yourself, none of us should allow ourselves to get into that dark, depressed pit today. Okay, in the center position, we've got from the messages from our guides, we've got death is an illusion. So we know that this card means lack and loss and grieving. And there could be something that we have lost that we're grieving right now. And this is a time of year we often start thinking about people that have passed on, our relatives, our friends, even our pets. And we start to, and because we lose ourselves in that world, Pisces, we're all, as Pisces, we're dreamers, and we start to step back and we start to think of the past. And it's important we think of the good times. It's important we keep our thoughts positive, not think of the situation and the loss and not having them in our life, but cherishing the moments we were gifted, the time we were together, enjoying each other. Whether it was our, whoever, if it's a person, the love of our life, if it was our pets that we loved, whatever the case is, or even mourning the lack of moving away from a location we might have loved, moving inland, away from the water. I'll use that as a theoretical example. But we need to realize that life goes on and we learn from those lessons and we must maintain that. Okay, there is a beginning, a middle, and an end to every life form, whether it is measured in minutes, days, years, or decades, right? So we need to understand, we need to manifest. And sometimes things can manifest in the form of grief, and we need to be aware of that, right? Because we need assistance with feelings of loss. So some of us might be sitting there thinking about it, but we're going to pull out the photo album and our phones, and we're going to look at the smiles, and we're going to look at the laughs, and we're going to look at the fun times we got to share with each other, not the lack and loss of it, okay? Spirit knows that bonds of love never die, and that the souls are no longer manifesting as physical or are more alive within us than ever was possible in the earth dimension. So we will work through loss today. If we're feeling down, if we're feeling we're missing someone or something. Today is a day we need to watch our thoughts. We need to keep them positive. And this is a very, very good example that when we start thinking at this time of year and we look at that empty chair, we start to think about situations, and we question and we ask why. But we shouldn't do that. What we should do is say, oh my gosh, thank you for being in my life. Thank you for sharing all the happy moments with me. Thank you for the love you gave me, the loyalty, the faithfulness, whatever the case is, my beautiful Pisces. Look at death, this card, as a blessing, okay? Thinking of only the good times when they were here. Coming in next, with the Moonology, we got the answers we need are coming. And this is a full moon in Gemini. You could be dealing with Gemini energy or a Gemini in your life. Things are happening here. We will receive information if we're waiting for some sort of information to come in the form of documentation, correspondence of some sort, a call, a text, whatever. Maybe you're waiting for some test results, whether they're medical or scholastic. You could be waiting to hear from a job offer you put in there, you put out there, and you might be waiting to see how it went, how they received it, how they're going to react to it. You could have made a call into somebody very important and you're waiting to hear from them. So you will get your answers. They will come in. Just be patient, my beautiful Pisces. We need to be patient. Now I'm working with 3 different Lenormand decks here. We have the Gilded Reverie. I have the Dreamer's Way, and I also have where is it here? This is the other one that I have here. The Kipper. Sorry, I went blank. So this is the Kipper in the middle. So let's see what the information is we're getting today. Well, first of all, from our first one, we've got the ship. And, I always look at this as a flying ship. And often it means maybe you're planning a vacation, a trip. You might be going overseas. You could be taking a cruise, or you could be flying over somewhere. Often this, too, I look at it as waiting for our ship to come in. We're waiting for something to happen. And we're going to get the answers. They will be coming in. But you could be taking a vacation or a business trip at this time. And distance is what this card is known for. Constantly in motion as well. So it's a journey that some of us are going to be on, and usually it's going to be well favored, and it's going to be a pleasant trip of some sort. So like a holiday, and it's beautiful. So some of us might be planning a holiday right now. Now, granted, albeit it is the festive time of the year where people are wanting to get together with family and friends, and often we have to travel distances to be with them. So you could be doing that as well. Great fortune, Pisces. Whoa, we like this one, don't we? So this is all about, a significant wish coming true. Outstanding good luck, triumph, wealth, happiness, and fruitfulness. Unexpected luck is on its way as well. We may have a very good period now. We may take a chance on our opportunities, and great fortune doesn't provide comfort for the rest of our days, but indicates that we can hope for an improvement or a winning streak in the short term. Great fortune indicates new opportunities in job matters or simply satisfaction from our daily work we do. It also announces new perspectives and improvements in relationship matters. So great fortune doesn't mean we're going to win the lottery or the jackpot. It means fortune coming in different aspects of our life: time, effort, support, love, and maybe money, but also connections with the right people. Okay, coming in with our last card, we have the Tower. Now, this particular deck, the Tower can mean different things here, right? It can also mean, imposing authority and bureaucratic power, but it also is a structure that offers protection. Okay, and it can be such structures as corporations, governments, and institutions as well. But it can represent a person or a group of high standards, and and maybe lofty ideas, which I think is funny. But anyway, the Tower says the Tower can also make you feel that you're locked yourself in, you're isolating yourself, you're separating yourself from something. It may indicate the establishment of boundaries as well. But let's look at it from the Taro representation. The Tower is sudden change. Sometimes it's been enabled, and sometimes it's a sudden change we weren't seeing coming. But it gives us the opportunity to start over, to clean house, to get rid of what wasn't working, to change what wasn't working, to rebuild a brand new foundation, a brand new future, a brand new structure, one better from the lessons we learned from the problems that happened in the past, or the failures, or the disappointments. So definitely this is a day we're moving forward. forward. We're climbing and we're ascending and we're building, and we're going to find structure coming into our lives because we want this great fortune. We're waiting for our ship to come in, and you might be waiting for anything here today. It could be waiting to hear from your flight or your travel agent or the people you booked at your B&B. Whatever the case is, it can be many things for some of you, and maybe waiting to hear from family members as well. So let's keep our thoughts positive today as we move throughout our day, the middle of the week. Let's realize that yes, we can sit, reminisce, and lose ourselves in our imaginary world of reflection, thinking of those who aren't with us anymore, but thinking only of the beautiful times we spent together. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces, this is our daily vibe from our guide's message today. And know that I always send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow Pisces.